In this video, we're going to be going over the 3 biggest myths when it comes to purchasing a real estate investment property. And make sure to listen to all 3 as I go over how to grow and manage your real estate portfolio, even if you are just starting your real estate journey. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. This channel is all about real estate education and my journey to financial independence through real estate investing. So if that's something that you're interested in, go down and subscribe to this channel. Okay, let's get into the very first myth, which is only wealthy people can invest in real estate, aka it's too expensive. In my opinion, this is the biggest myth because when I first started in real estate, I thought as well that you could not start without a lot of money. But I quickly realized that that actually was not the case. And to give you a real life example, when I was 22 years old, I was in college with no job, not a lot of money, and I was still able to jump through all the hurdles and purchase a cash flowing duplex. The best part about it was I didn't use anyone else's capital for the purchase of the deal. I did this all myself, so you can as well. The reason that it may seem like you need a lot of money to invest in real estate if you are not educated on the topic is because traditionally you're going to have to put about 20% down on an investment property. And then when you go and include the closing cost and the renovation cost associated with the same property, it adds up very fast. For example, let's say you had a $200,000 property. That's at least $40,000 for the down payment. Let's call it about $7,500 for closing costs. And then if you have to put money into it, let's just say you have to put another $20,000 in to fix up the property, you'll need $67,500 in total without counting any reserves or vacancy loss. And although a lot of wealthy people purchase real estate and buy investment properties, it's because it is a great tool to build massive wealth. Here are some ways that you can actually go out and purchase rental properties for little to no money down. You can use private money or hard money using the BRRRR strategy, seller financing, subject to, and house hacking. Once again, to hammer it down, you can get into rental properties without having to put a lot of money down. And here are 3 examples that I personally use to get into properties that with very low down payments. I was able to get into this duplex using seller financing and only $6,500 out of pocket. I was able to purchase this 4-unit apartment building using the FHA 3.5% down house hacking strategy, and I would live in one of the units, rent out the others, and only $25,000 out of pocket. And lastly, this is my most recent purchase. I was able to only put down $19,000 on this duplex by once again utilizing seller financing. Okay, getting into the second myth of purchasing a real estate investment property, which is it's too risky. Is it though? Is it really? When I hear this, it's typically from someone that's very risk adverse, meaning that they don't like to take a lot of risks in their life in general. They rather work really hard for their money, stick it in the bank, and know it's in one place, not having to invest it anywhere with the potential to lose the money. Although I disagree with that concept and investment strategy, I totally understand if you're that type of person, and that's okay. You're allowed to be. But if you were to self-educate yourself, you would know that real estate investing is one of the safest investments that you can do if done with a lot of due diligence and you know what you're doing. According to Forbes, it's actually one of the safest investments you can make. With that being said, everything is risky. Walking across the street is risky. Getting in your car and driving to work is risky. Investing in stocks is risky. I would like to call real estate investing calculated risk. So let's get into exactly how you can calculate your investment when it comes to real estate. The first thing you want to do is locate a property that you wanted to invest in. Secondly, you're going to go to a local professional real estate agent that's going to tell you the comps in the area of what you can rent it out for every single month. They're going to be able to tell you what the market demands when it comes to a 1, 2, 3, 4 bedroom, even 5 bedroom studio, whatever it may be. They will be able to tell you exactly what that property could rent for and give you a very good gauge on what you could get. Okay, so you have your property, you have the income. Next, you're going to find all the expenses on the property, the mortgage, taxes, insurance, utilities, property management, and pretty much anything else associated with the property that you, the landlord, will have to pay, broken down into a monthly cost. Now, once you have all that, you're going to take the income that you can receive from the property once fixed up and rented out. You're going to subtract all the expenses that you calculated, and there you're going to get your net cash flow every single month. So once you get your net cash flow each month, make sure to take out for your unexpected maintenance and vacancy reserves. So typically I would do 10% of the monthly rent income, and you would take that, put it into an account, and pretty much store it for a rainy day in case something were to happen. So now after all the expenses are paid every single month, you are receiving money on that property every single month, and you have a reserves so that in case something were to happen, you can cover that without getting into a bunch. The last thing I'll say about this is make sure to get a home inspection. You're going to have a licensed professional go through the property and tell you exactly what they see wrong with the property and what you may have to fix. This is going to be able to give you a great idea of how much you're going to have to put into the property to renovate it before having a tenant move in. Which leads us into our third and final biggest myth when it comes to purchasing a real estate investment property, which is being a landlord is just too hard. Okay, if this is really your mindset going into purchasing a property or real estate investing altogether, you probably need to work more on your mindset than convincing yourself to purchase a real estate investment property. Everything in life is going to be hard. Being lazy is hard and being successful is hard. Choose your hard. No, but seriously, if you say that managing a property and its tenants is hard, well, I have two words for you: property management. It's okay not to be good at managing properties or managing tenants. My wife and I are not those types of people as well. We are not good at being strict with our tenants and making sure we are on top of the laws. So with that being said, we hired property management. That way, when you hire a property management company, you're hiring professionals that know the tenant landlord laws and they know how to treat tenants and vet them and have a great screening process so that you get great tenants in your properties. But property management does come with a cost. So if you're like me who hires property management, make sure to put it into your expense category when analyzing a property so you can know exactly what you're getting into and you can still get the returns that you want on a property. You just have those property management costs associated with your expenses. It is definitely not a hire and forget it type of role. You want to make sure that they're doing the best of their abilities to maintain and put great people into your property. And you want to make sure that you need to be managing the property management so you know that they are delivering the best quality when it comes to property management. If you like this video and you want to learn more about growing or starting in real estate, check out this video right here where I go into exactly how I was able to purchase a cash flowing duplex for $0 out of pocket. And while you're at it, make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video.